Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to Pipe Chats with Josh. I'm Josh. Thanks for tuning in. I hadn't put up a video for a while, a long while. It's been since last year. I know it's still January. I actually made a video last weekend. Paladin Piper, where'd my tamper go? Paladin Piper was doing a contest, and I made a video for his contest. Well, Josh is horrible with dates. I'm good if you tell me next Monday, next Tuesday, next Saturday, something like that. But when you throw a number into it, yeah, don't count on me. Anyway, my point to that was I made a video for Paladin Piper, and it was in the process of uploading, and I reached out to let him know I had a video for him. And in the middle of that, I just happened to see giveaway announcement or winners or whatever it was titled. I don't even remember. So yeah, I missed the deadline. I had fun making the video. I almost uploaded it anyway, but kind of felt like it was pointless considering that the contest was over. My wife told me to go ahead and upload it anyway because it was funny, but oh well, next time. Well, we got Snowmageddon here in Kentucky and several other states. We did not get here in Louisville. We did not get as much as they was thinking we was going to get. As of kind of Friday night-ish, they were still saying that we were going to get anywhere from like 10 to 15 inches or so, give or take. And yesterday they started talking about some sleet moving in, potentially from the south, kind of cutting into our snow totals. And I woke up early this morning. It started snowing yesterday, about lunchtime, a little after. And I woke up early this morning and I heard the sleet just wailing on the windows. And it lasted up till about 8 o'clock this morning, something like that. And eventually turned back over into all snow, which it's all snow now still currently. And it's about 4 o'clock on Sunday evening as I film this. So we did not get the record-breaking snowfall or what they were hoping or thinking we were going to get. But there's a good, I'd say there's a good 6-7 inches out there right now in my area. Just across the river over there in Porch Piper Tom's area, they got on up closer to a foot, I think. Some people up in there. I'm kind of half and half on the whole snow thing. A part of me was wanting it. When they was talking about like 10 to 15 inches, I thought, you know what, if it's going to snow, go big or go home. And but the other part of me said, if we get that much snow, it's going to take a good week for everything to clear up and roads get normal again, especially if you live off a main highway, you get back in the side roads and everything. But and I said, I need to go to work. So there's a part of me that said, no, I don't want it. But the other part of me said, if it's going to be big, hey, go for it. But we still got enough to screw everything up for a couple of days. Still haven't heard yet if I have to work tomorrow. Even if work is not closed, I think at least for tomorrow, I'm probably not going to go in. Our boss tells us all the time that even if work's open, if you don't feel comfortable coming to work, just call in, let him know you don't feel safe. You won't be pointed or anything like that. Just don't get out and risk your safety. But the way things are looking right now, especially since the snow is supposed to continue into the evening, they've been trying to clear roads all day around here, and it just keeps covering back up. But I know we don't have it near as bad as some people do. I talked to my mom earlier today down in Tennessee. They got a lot of ice down there. When thank goodness we missed out on that. At least sleet doesn't really cause problems. they got more ice, and that's the kind of winter weather I'm used to. It's not a lot of snow and a bunch of ice, but I did talk to my mom earlier today, and at least as of that time, she had power and everything was all right. She was set to go. Wasn't planning on getting out of the house or nothing. Well. So today I'm smoking the Medico Medalist today, which is normally my Carter Hall slash Prince Albert pipe. And in it today, I do have some Prince Albert mixed with a little bit of PS41 Cube Cut. Kind of alternated a little bit, a little pinch of this and then a pinch of that, but kind of a good combination. I was sitting there the other night and I had a tub of Prince Albert next to the chair and had a jar sitting there with some PS41 Cube Cut, and I said, I wonder what these two taste like together. And it's pretty good, not gonna lie. So I hope everybody's year has started off good. I've meant to put a video out before now. As my boss predicted, after the government reopened and everything, that eventually, when things kind of leveled out, we was probably gonna get slammed with orders. And let me tell you, we have gotten slammed with orders. We have one really big order that's due out the 1st of February. And then they dropped 2 more orders on us back to back right after that, and of all the same thing. So we've been quite busy at work. And I'll tell you, I took off Friday, and I've enjoyed the break. This past week, man, I was wore out. But I ain't done nothing the past 3 days. Church was canceled today because of the weather, and the preacher did a little video from home on the church Facebook thing, saying, and on his personal Facebook. So put out a little, not really a sermon, more of a devotional kind of, and just a little chat. But at least we got something. Yeah, it's just too messy. Most of our congregation is elderly, and even if it wasn't, due to the snow and everything, the cold and everything, sometimes you don't want to get people out and all that, especially when they're elderly. And we've had a lot of people at church that's been pretty sick lately, so he made a good call there. But yeah, I ain't done nothing the past 3 days. I need to get a little bit of energy because the wife is killing me with she's went on a 3-day binge watching spree of the Kardashians. It's funny if you knew my wife, you would never think she would watch that kind of thing, and it still shocks me after 12 years that she does. She doesn't watch it all the time. Sometimes, as she calls it, it's mindless TV. They've been busy at her work too, and she's just been kind of chilling this weekend, but she's about to kill me with this marathon of the Kardashians. I cannot. Oh. I was sitting in the chair yesterday, and put some earbuds in and listened to an audio book while she had that going. We started the new year off right. First week of the new year, our furnace decided it was done, and we had to get a new furnace. Yeah, that hurt the pocketbook. But I will say, with this cold weather we've had, the new furnace definitely heats the house a lot better than that old one did, and runs a lot less. So I'm hoping we'll save a little bit of money on our electric bill, gas bill, whatever, but or both. But yeah, that was a pretty good hit to the pocketbook, and first of the year, but it is what it is. When we bought this house, we knew the air conditioner and the heater and the furnace were both old, really old, and we've had to have them both worked on. I told the guy when he come out and looked at the furnace, he told us the bad news. And I told him he was checking everything, and of course, obviously we was going to finance it. We couldn't afford, that. But I told him, I said, while you're at it, just go ahead and let's run some numbers and see what it would cost to go ahead and replace the furnace and the air conditioning unit, because they're both old. We've had work done on both of them in the past. This is 3 years, 3 winters now. We've been here 3 years. In March should be that we've been here, and I said, if you're going to replace one, you might as well go ahead and replace the other, because I think, if I recall, the air conditioning unit is 2 years older than the furnace. So he went ahead and ran the numbers, and it really wasn't going to be payment-wise that much difference. And I said, you know what, just go ahead and let's just do both. It'd be my luck if we don't. All of a sudden, come summertime, the air conditioning unit will decide to take a crap. Last year, we had to put a new fan motor on it the first month of hot weather. So, yeah, that was a good start to the new year. Too bad I couldn't have done it the last week of the last year, and we could have wrote it off on our taxes. Well, always next year. I hadn't made a video in so long. I had several things I was going to talk to you about, and of course it's so cold, and I rushed out here and I said, I'm gonna make me a video real quick. And of course I forgot half the stuff I was gonna tell you. But that's not a bad thing, because that means I'll be making another video real soon, hopefully. But I'm gonna try to do better this year. Last year things just got kind of crazy, and my video output drastically diminished. Not by choice, it just had a lot going on, and time just always seemed to get away from me, and I just could never seem to find time to put a video out. But I got a good feeling about this year. I applied for a job the other day that I'm hoping to hear from soon. I got a good friend that works there, and he's very well thought of around there, so he said he's gonna put a good word in for me, and he's a good friend. He was my best man at my wedding, so and I know he's highly respected there. So he actually just got a promotion last year, and was highly encouraged to apply for another promotion. But he said, you know what, I'm happy where I'm at, and he didn't do it. But yeah, I put him down as a referral, and he told me he's definitely put in a good word for me, and he'll kind of put a bug in their ear and see what happens. But it'd be more money and a lot less stress. I'm not going to say it definitely wouldn't be less work or less responsibility, but it's a better work environment, and that makes a huge difference. Actually, I mean, it makes a world of difference to have a good work environment. My work environment is not good and never will be. As I've said before, I have a great boss now, a great supervisor, but it's the people, man. They've been there for 20 years, whatever. They're burnt out, they're miserable, and they want to make everybody else miserable, and it just makes a hard work day. But this other job is it's a larger company, well, locally. The company I work for now is a nationwide, but this is this facility would be a larger facility than what I'm in right now, probably about 3 times as large at least, or well, probably more than that. But like I said, it's a much better work environment, and better pay. So hopefully I'll hear something. My buddy's been working there for about 4 years now, I believe. And like I said, he got a promotion, and he was encouraged to apply for another job that would have been another step up. But he really enjoys his job, and it's one of those companies that there's usually always kind of room for advancement or higher education or whatever, to move around a little bit. And I like that as well. Is it somewhere that I plan on staying the rest of my life? No, but I think if I did, it wouldn't be the end of the world. As we all know, things don't always work out in life the way you want them to or expect them to. But I do think that if it's a place that I ended up for a while, sorry, I'm distracted. There's a light flickering on the other side of the shop here, and I don't know why it's flickering. Um, yeah, it's not a place I plan on staying forever or long term, but at least for a while, I think it would be a great place to work, and you never know what might come of it. It might end up being one of those things that I really end up loving and staying for a long time, and you just never know. But I'm putting the cart before the horse here, so let's just hope I get a phone call and an interview and kind of see where things go. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm thinking positive this year. I don't know why. I just have a good feeling about this year. Last year and the last half of the year before have just been pretty bad, to be honest with you, and for various reasons. I got married in 24, and that was wonderful. My dad's health was declining pretty seriously, even around the wedding time. Luckily, my dad was able to be at the wedding, and but not long after that, his health really started declining, and unfortunately, he passed away in October of 24. So the whole rest of that year just kind of sucked. Last year, there was just multiple things. It was just a bad year. But I have a really good feeling about this year, and I hope you do too. I hope everybody has a wonderful year. Anyway, kids, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Like I said, I had a few things I wanted to talk about. Now I can't even remember what they were. But I'll get a video out soon. It's going to be frigid cold over the next few days, and I know that's going to be across several states. So bundle up, stay warm, fire up a pipe, and enjoy yourself. Relax. That's what I plan on doing. I'm sure I'll be back at work at some point this week, but in the meantime, I'm going to try to make the best of it and convince the wife to turn off the Kardashians. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and until next time, I wish blessings for all, and lots of love to you and yours.